am here to introduce you to my Winter Magical Readathon Chapter 4 vlog. I am currently reading a book that I don't know if the reading prompt is going to work for this book. So if it does, I will mention that book, but if it doesn't, I am going to pick a book and then I will finish my current read and get back into this. But I'm really hoping that Chapter 4 goes a lot better than Chapter 3 because I just had a lot of stress in my life for the first part of this year, and I just want to chill and try and get some reading done, but I'm excited to see what Chapter 4 is going to bring us. The whole school, including the staff, seemed to be a bit shaken up about the writing on the castle's wall. Some even cared about Mrs. Norris, although majority were glad of the temporary break from the sneaky little monster. Flinch has been haunting the castle, looking as lively as Moaning Myrtle. Enemies of the air beware. What does that mean? Most teachers appeared to believe this to be but a tasteless prank, insisting on not wasting time on such silly rumours and refusing to talk about the legend of the Chamber of Secrets. Some students swore they already knew what this was all about, while others made plans on when and whom to ask about it. But they all had one thing in common: everyone was speaking about it. Have you already read a little bit about the Chamber of Secrets? In Chapter 1, did you selected to join the book club with Hermione? No, I did not. I did not join a book club. There was a book club? Oh mate, I should have picked Hermione, but I went with Ron. The next time the Chamber of Secrets is brought up is over History of Magic. Professor Binns does not register it at first, but surprisingly agrees to tell the class briefly about the legend and clarifying that he deals in fact, not myths and legends though. Okay, then there's a whole paragraph talking about the Chamber of Secrets. Like, we all know about it. Like, I don't even want to read this. But my first reading prompt is read a book that starts with the letter S for Slytherin. Doesn't work. I'm currently reading Unearthly by Cynthia Hand for my Choose a Book a Month TBR, and this is my book for January, so I need to read this. But U isn't really an S, is it? It really isn't. I'm not even thinking about this. I'm going to read Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. I feel like my reading has just felt very shit at the moment, and I feel like I've just been like stressing today about it, especially because I was actually rearranging all of my audiobook selections, and I was kind of like getting rid of some of the ones that I've listened to, and you know, I've got it all on Goodreads, so I don't need it to be filling up my app. But then a heap of them disappeared, and I'm a bit concerned because I'm like, I had all these things saved and now they're gone. But it's fine. Like, I have books that I'm listening to and I probably don't need that many. But I think Scribd just took a whole heap of titles off the website that I hadn't gotten to yet. So it's a little bit sad, but I have like a heap of adult romances that I've got saved that I've never heard of that I'm like, I'm gonna give them a go. But Sorcery of Thorns is a book that I've had for a long time, and it's one that I desperately want to read, so I'm gonna make it happen because it needs to happen, and I'm excited for this. But definitely I will finish this book that I'm currently reading, and then I will come back at you guys probably in a couple of days. Oh my god guys, long time no chat. Like, it's gonna be a second for you guys, but it's not gonna be a second for me because it is the 29th today. So the time that I just vlogged where I got the reading prompt was the 17th, so it has been 12 days? I think it's 12 days. It took me a god-awful amount of time to finish Unearthly by Cynthia Hand, and I was just annoyed with myself that I just couldn't bring myself to read that book. I probably could have picked up this book and just tried to get some reading done, but a lot's been happening. I've been very stressed out this month, and I'm hoping that like coming into February, I'm going to come out of this stress and hopefully be able to do this readathon again, because literally I started this readathon in December and now January is 2 days away from finishing, so it's not going well for me. And I've still basically got 2 chapters to go because I haven't even technically started chapter 4 yet. I started filming on the 17th, but I feel like I should really jot down that I started reading on the 29th because that just makes more sense. So I finally picked up this book today, and I am reading Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, and I am only 20 pages in, so I haven't gotten very far, but I also did finish Unearthly today. So I don't know if I'm going to get much more read today, but I'm just glad that I finally started it. I'm finally getting somewhere, and I can finally give you some content for this vlog. It's the 3rd of Feb today, and I think the last time I talked to you guys was like the 29th or something. I'm currently at my grandma's because I've come to visit because my brother's recently had his 2nd child, and it's a baby girl, and her name's Michaela, and she's so little and cute that I've come up to visit family and do a bit of stuff, but I just haven't had time to read. Like, I need to get back into reading and trying to get more done because like last month I only read 4 books, which is not great. I need to get more reading done. And this readathon I've been really trying to read, but it's just not going well for me. So I probably should try and do some reading because I've got a little bit of time now. But I'm also being very lazy, so I don't know. So this is an update to say I have been doing no reading. Like, I could, but I just don't know. It's just a lot of effort. It is so much effort. But I thought I'd let you guys know where I'm at. Oh my god, what's up guys? So it has been a grand total of 1,000,000 days since I've done anything. When did I vlog last? I don't even know. I actually haven't been doing anything because the day that I got back, I got a virus. So I've been hella sick for quite a couple of days. It's been really shit. I've spent 3 days in bed, went to work today, but didn't make it through the whole shift just because I just felt so weak. And then I'm having a smaller shift tomorrow as well, just because I want to make sure I last, because I have to be there, because I am important. I'm just kidding. I just need to be there for the close. If I'm not there, it's just going to make shutting the shop harder. So I need to be there for work. So they're letting me do a smaller shift in case I decide I need to pass out. So I'm very happy about that. Then I have to work Monday, and actually Monday is the start of the Contemporary-a-thon, and because I've been sick, I didn't film any of my videos this week, so that's why there's no videos. But this video probably won't turn up for ages too, because I haven't even read this book yet. I hadn't done anything because it's literally been 9 days since I've read anything, and I just got up to page 73. I'm amazing. I'm up to page 73. This vlog has already been going for so long and I haven't done shit all. That's why I have also been filming shit all. But with the Contemporary-a-thon, I really want to do it, and I'm trying to read some books that I've got on some of my like 2020 list, and I'm just going to go into them. So I'm going to be like withholding this vlog, and I probably won't vlog anything until after the Contemporary-a-thon. So I will try to do a better vlog, because I can't seem to vlog for the Magical Readathon. This is why I don't do vlogs for the Owls and the Newts, because it is too hard. But I really want to do Contemporary-a-thon, and this is like the first time I have not done the TBR video for a readathon. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, but I'm gonna explain it, that I've been dying for the Contemporary-a-thon vlog. And I will hopefully film videos on my days off, and I also need to take book photos because I haven't taken them, and I haven't explained to people that I have been sick, and that's why I have not been posting, because I have had sick brain. It's really hard. I just decided to read 3 pages and I feel so accomplished. And I just don't know. I feel like I was so excited about reading. I was doing all my goals and all these books I wanted to read, and now I just have no will to read anything. Like, it's even worse than it was. Like, it's getting so bad. I didn't read for 9 days and I didn't care. I honestly didn't care. I could just deal with not reading for like so long right now, and I just don't care. But I'm feeling that contemporaries are gonna work for me. I just hope they're gonna work for me. This is a really depressing vlog. Oh my god, guys, I actually got some reading done. I'm up to page 135. So I've read more than 60 pages today. I did something. So it's the 9th today, so I actually did sneak in some reading before Contemporary-a-thon starts tomorrow, because I thought I wasn't going to vlog again for a week. But I'm here to say I read a little bit, and I haven't even talked about how I'm feeling about this book. I'm liking it. I just wasn't in the right frame of mind, I think, when I started it, and I really wasn't reading a lot, and I've already been in the middle of this book for like 2 weeks, so I'm not having a great time. But now that I've actually gotten into it a little bit more, I'm actually starting to really like it, and I knew I was gonna like this book. It's Sorcerer of Thorns, and I loved the first one, so I'm excited to keep going, but I'm not gonna see you guys for a week. Oh my god, guys, this is like the worst vlog I've ever filmed in my entire life. So I don't even know the last time I vlogged for you guys, but it is the 22nd of February. I literally started filming this readathon on the 17th, but I didn't start reading until the 29th, so this readathon has been going for over a month, and the only priority so far was to read 1 book. Have I read that book? No. Have I read other books? Kinda. I've been reading other things, and like I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get this done before the Owls, but now I literally have 1 month to get a chapter and a half done. Is it gonna happen? Like, there are so many things I need to read right now, and I'm like halfway through things. There's books I needed to catch up on, like new books that are coming out that I need to read. Like, it's all happening, and I thought I'd just give you this update, because literally it's gonna be like a second since you last saw me when I'm like, I'm going away for Contemporary-a-thon, and now I'm like, holy shit. So there is no reading update, just the internal struggles of my fucking life. I'm back, bitches! Oh my god, it's been the longest time since I've had any content for this vlog. Like, my god. It is the 9th of March today, and I literally started this vlog on the 17th of January, so what the hell? This is like the worst vlog in history, and I am still reading Sorcerer of Thorns. This is the book that I picked on the 17th of March. I'm only up to page 135, so I've still got a good chunk of this book left to go, but like, honestly, there has been so much going on, and like, I've read some books in between with all of this, but not a lot. that I really need to get back into it. And also, if you guys are wondering why I have eyeliner on one eye, I needed to sharpen my eye pencil, so I had to sharpen it, then test it, and then I haven't been able to wash it off because it's right in the eyeline bit. Yes, everything has been all over the place, and I feel like this is going to be the longest vlog of me doing nothing, because I've been vlogging my journey, but I haven't been vlogging when I have nothing to do. And you know, the other big thing, I've turned 22 since starting this vlog. Like, on the 6th of March was my birthday. I'm 22 years old now, and like, I haven't even finished this vlog, and like, we're in March. The owls start in April, and I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, it can take me until the owls to get this done, but literally, I've still got to get 2 chapters done. And is it bad if I finish the chapters after the owls? Like, I don't know. The first chapter of this readathon was the highlight, but the rest has just been downhill. Like, honestly, so far downhill. But I'm actually at the point now that I'm gonna try and start finishing this book and just like binge it and hopefully get some stuff read, because I'm like in the middle of like 6 books at the moment and it's just too much. And none of the books that I've been needing to get read have been read lately. Like, I am just all over the shop. But I really hope that this chapter only has 1 book, because you can have up to 3, and I've been lucky that the first chapter I had 1, the second chapter I had 1, and the third chapter was 2 books. Like, I want to get through it, that I'm like really wanting to like put a focus on getting this readathon done, and I still have got until the end of the month, but I just don't know right now if I'm gonna get any of this crap done. I'm gonna start reading because I have a good chunk of time in the morning now, and hopefully just get through like some of this, because that would be amazing. Hey guys, so it's still the 9th. I didn't totally ditch you for another 14 million days, but I vlogged this morning and I was all like, I have so much time to read, but then I forgot that I actually needed to do something with my dad that took up most of my time in the morning. But I have been reading on and off all day, and I'm up to page 206, so I think I said I was up to page 135. So I've read like 70 pages, which is pretty good considering I haven't read this book for so long. And I'm not halfway yet, but I'm getting there, and I'm hoping to finish it in the next couple of days because I don't have to work for 4 days, so I'm so excited. My parents are going on holiday for 3 weeks, so I get to just chill by myself, but hopefully I'll have time to get reading done, and I just hope I read more books this month because I just have not been reading a lot this year. Oh my god guys, it's my cat. Look, he blends so well with the fireplace, but there he is. There's Azrael. Look, say hello to your fans. Say hello. You're so dark, they can see you. Okay. Side note, I am here to vlog. I am actually vlogging at a reasonable, oh my god, my legs hurt, but a reasonable time. I'm getting pretty close with this book. I've read like 100 pages today, and it is the 10th. So I'm up to page 323, and that is definitely like 110 pages. And this is the first day of my parents leaving for their trip to Vietnam, so I have the house to myself for 3 whole weeks, and I will have a lot of time to read. I just have to not force myself to read, but just take the opportunity to read. And like, I'm pretty excited. I was like so pumped earlier though, because I'm like, I'm gonna finish this book. I'm so keen it's gonna happen. But like, it's only 10 o'clock, but I'm just so tired, and I didn't do anything today. I purposely made today a rest day that all I did really was like watch movies and read my book and just relax. And I stayed in my pajamas literally all day, but I didn't have to leave the house. But tomorrow I need to do all the stuff for the business and go into town, and then I also need to do some food shopping because I have absolutely no food at home. I've been eating a lot of random shit because I just have no food. I need to buy it tomorrow, make that a thing. I need to film a couple of videos. I need to take book photos, and like, I still have 3 more days off where I still need to do a big focus on getting the business done, but my nights are freer and I can just like read and relax, and I'm so excited. And this book is getting so good. Like, I knew I would love it, and then when I finally started, it's taking me more than a month to get the book finished. So definitely tomorrow I'm gonna get this done, but I'm enjoying it so much. I really love Elizabeth, and I really love Nathaniel and Silas, and just all the characters are great, and I love the magic in this book because like, it's about books and libraries, and the books are like alive and they become monsters, but they all have feelings, and I'm like, yes, it's so good. I love this bookishness of the whole thing, but I love it so much. And I really got like 120 pages to go, and I don't know if I want to get like a little bit more reading done now because like the next chapter looks like it's going to be hella intense, and I'm so here for it. But I'm just so excited that like lately I've been getting reading done. Like, this month has been a good reading month because when I get this book done, that's 3 books read so far this month, which is more than I read last month. 12th and it's only the 10th, so I think I'm going really well. Okay, I'm just here to update a little bit because I read 2 more chapters. So now I'm up to page 348, but I'm definitely gonna get ready to go to bed now because I'm so tired. I have like a little over 100 pages to get this book finished, so that is gonna be on the agenda tomorrow, and I am just excited because hopefully I can get this book read, and then I'm gonna have to see if there's gonna be any more books for this chapter, and like hopefully not, so that it can end, because I feel like it's already gonna be so long with over a month's worth of like random vlogging. So let's see how we go. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited because I finally finished Sorcery of Thorns after like 6 years. I'm so glad I finished this book. So I've spent 3 days just kind of hardcore trying to get this done, so it's the 11th of March now, but I finally finished this book. I should have done this like 2 months ago, and it only would have taken me like a week to get this done, but just the time was not working for me. But I'm so glad I finally finished it. I did really enjoy it, but it's left so open-ended that I'm like, I want a sequel. Even though it's a standalone and there's no way there could really be much more to keep a story on, I want to know more. I'm a bit sad, you know, but I'm just so glad I finally finished it. But now I've got the next part of the chapter ready, so let's see what we have to do. Okay, so I clicked complete. Naturally, after the Chamber of Secrets message has appeared and Miss Norris has been petrified, all you three were doing was coming up with theories on who was responsible. Ron jumps to the conclusion that it's 100% Malfoy and has been acting aghast whenever Hermione brings up a point against his suspicions. During another one of these instances, Hermione puffs her chest and admits that she has come up with a way of finding out if Malfoy truly is the heir of Slytherin or not. Go on then, Ron waves his head impatiently. She's explaining all about the Polyjuice Potion, not leaving the part out about how many rules you would break if you go ahead with this plan, but that it would allow you to change your appearance into any Slytherin and infiltrate their common room, hopefully getting Malfoy to boast about being the heir. But you said it would take a month. We cannot wait that long. What if someone else gets attacked? She blushes and mumbles something about having the potion brewing in secret already for a while. It's almost ready to use, so if you wish. A bit surprised yet impressed all over the idea. On one hand, it's something you could do tomorrow and that would hopefully give you all some answers. Plus, you've always been curious to see how Malfoy acts around his own friends and about how the Slytherin common room looks. On another hand, you feel like there's so many holes in this plan, you'd be breaking so many rules, and you have a feeling there's another way to go about this. You don't really think Malfoy is the heir either way. Your friends look at you expectantly. So the first option is, okay, let's use the Polyjuice Potion, and the other is, no, there must be another way. Well, duh, of course I'm going to do Polyjuice Potion. Why wouldn't I not want to do that? Hermione jumps in eagerly and leads you to the girls' bathroom. Her cauldron stands right there in the middle of the aisle. When met with quizzical look, she explains that this is one bathroom everybody avoids going into because it's the one haunted by Myrtle. Thankfully, she seems to be absent at the time. Hermione sits down and adds a couple more drops of some thick black material to the cauldron. The contents of the cauldron bubble up almost to the rim. You take a step back just to be safe. You've been burnt one too many times before, but the liquid settles down, changing the color from vivid green to a more translucent shade. Oh good, signs Hermione. According to her, all you guys need now are a few more herbs that should be available, a piece of whomever you want to turn into, and to keep stirring this continuously for another hour. If you want to do this tonight, you better split up. It's up to you which task you'd rather take on. Gathering the missing herbs, retrieving a couple of heads from Crab and Coil, or stay and stir the cauldron. I think I'm gonna stay and stir the cauldron because the other stuff sounds just too hard right now. Okay, just keep stirring. Your reading prompt. Pick 5 to 7 books, lay them in a circle around yourself, close your eyes and turn around a couple of times, open your eyes and read the book that's in front of you. Holy shit, that sounds great. Let's do this. Okay, I've got my stack of books, so I'm just going to put them in a circle. These are all books that I like need to kind of read, or they're small books. I feel like I'm going to trip myself over, and I need to make this wide enough that I don't crash. Okay, I got to like start spinning, but I don't, got to go in enough time that I don't actually know where in my room I am. I feel like I'm going to trip over. I'm like so concerned. Pumpkin heads! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna read a comic book. I'm so excited. This is one that I just recently bought. Like, I've been wanting to get it for a while because it's Rainbow Rowell, but it was just too expensive, but then it was cheaper. So I'm glad to have this, and I need to read shorter books to get through this readathon, so I'm glad this is the one that was picked. Okay, so it's like the 12th today. I'm pretty sure that is the date, but my current read is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell, and I am enjoying it. Like, it's pretty easy to read though. It's only like 200 pages, and it's a graphic novel, so it's very quick and easy. easy, but I'm really liking the illustrations. Like, they're very bright and the characters just seem like really cute and fun. It's gonna be a very quick story though, because it only takes place over like one night, and like I'm just waiting for stuff to happen. The artwork's nice and I really like the style of the story, and I'm excited to keep going. I'll definitely get this read tonight, but I haven't done any other reading today because I knew this wouldn't be hard to get through, so I'm excited and I'm gonna start reading it now. Oh my god, I just finished it and it was just so cute. Like, oh my god, I loved this. Like, I don't really do much of the Halloween pumpkin patch, pumpkin spice, pumpkin maze, pumpkin shit in October. The pumpkin patch goes from September to October, but still it was so cute. And Deja and Josiah were like just like the cutest friendship ever. Like, I just really enjoyed it and it was really fun. Very quick though, it did not take me long to read this at all. But like, graphic novels sometimes don't feel worth it because like you look at the picture for a second and then the thing's over and you're like, okay, what was the point? But it was still very cute. And now I have to go see what else this chapter has to offer. Okay, I'm ready. So I'm back on the website. I clicked complete on that challenge and I hope we're going to be near the end soon, but we were up to Polyjuice Potion. So now, there we go. The missing herbs are added and the Polyjuice Potion is ready for the very last ingredient. Hermione has a Slytherin girl's hair that she plucked from her cloak during one of their shared lessons. Ron got Crabbe and you were left with Goyle. As you add your hairs into the vials, the potion turns muddy brown and thickens up to the most unappealing lumpy consistency. Yikes, better hurry up. These work best when fresh. Hermione runs into the cubicle and insists that you go without her. Not having the time to reason with her, you listen. By some dumb luck, you get spotted by Draco himself. Just 5 minutes of wandering with slight panic that you would not find their common room in time. You follow him silently as he rants away about his most recent Quidditch practice. You go down to the dungeons. You should have suspected the password is pure blood. It was actually a rather nice, calm looking surrounding, almost soundproof. You could see the water reflecting on the ceiling. It had the most bizarre, soothing effect. The other students laugh and chat away, looking actually really friendly. After some more monologuing by Draco, you and Ron start to nudge him towards the right subject, the Slytherin heir. However, at one point you must have said something that was a longer sentence than Draco has ever heard Goyle say, so he grows suspicious. Uh-oh. In chapter 2, did you speak with Mr. Weasley about his raids on Malfoy Manor? I don't think so. Okay, it's honestly been so long that I can't remember, because I remember I sat down with him and he was telling me something about the newspaper, but I don't remember Malfoy coming up, so I'm gonna say no. Dang, you need to think quickly. Speak in short sentences. Frown a lot as if thinking is really hard. Maybe talk a bit about food. Try mentioning something you think Draco loves. It shouldn't be too hard. Guessing his favourite activities or things to moan about. Your reading prompt. Oh goddamn. Is this chapter ever gonna end? This is my first one with 3 books that I need to read. Read a friend's recommended or favourite book. It could also be a book recommended by a book community member you like. See, by this point, there are so many books that I need to read that I'm trying to just fit them into this readathon any way that I can, even if it's very loosely based. Like, you can't really have a recommendation loosely based, but so the book I'm going to pick up is Again But Better by Christine Riccio. So a little while ago, Kat from Stars and Embers was really raving about this book and saying she really enjoyed it, and this is a book that I have been wanting to read. But the cheat of it is I'm already up to page 89, and that is because I was listening to it on audiobook and it was going great, but then I had so many issues with the site that I was using that I just had to like stop listening to all my current audiobooks and pick new ones, and like it's working fine now and I'm still listening to like really great audiobooks. But this is one that I didn't get to finish. It's just the audiobook stopped working and it skipped chapters and pages, but I got 89 pages into it and it's sitting on my currently reading list, and I want to get it off my list because I'm currently reading so many that this is one that I definitely wanted to try and get to. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in my book haul as well, but still, I'm excited. This is going to take me longer than one sitting to get through this book, but I'm already 89 pages into it and I did really enjoy what I read so far, so I'm keen to keep going. Okay, it literally feels like the longest time since I've vlogged to you guys. Like, it's been 3 days or some shit. Like, it's the 15th today and I've been reading this book for a couple of days now and I just keep forgetting to vlog. So I'm up to page 187 and I'm like about halfway through. It's pretty good and like I'm enjoying it, but I'm also like not really sure what's gonna happen, and I just don't know how to feel about this book because some weird shit is going on and I'm just like, what the fuck am I reading? And I have decided that I need to film a full-on book review about this because I have feelings, but I also need to write the review to talk about this, but I still have have half the book to read, and just I feel like some weird's gonna happen that's gonna ruin the whole story, and I'm just not keen. And I didn't realize there was gonna be like magic in this contemporary, and it's putting me on edge, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I so wanted to like Christine's book, but it's just like, what the fuck? I'm swearing way too much. It's so late. It's nearly 1 in the morning, and I've just been trying to read, and I've just gotten to the point where, again, what the fuck is happening? Like, someone needs to help me, because this book is just... You know, I keep forgetting to vlog when I've actually read something, because it's the 17th of March now. So I'm up to page 269, and I read like 82 pages yesterday, which was like really good. Like, I've gradually just been reading more and more of this book, but man, I had so many feelings last time I vlogged, and I am still feeling that, because the whole plot of this book is just invalid to me now because of what happens, and it's so dumb. Like, I just can't even. I'm definitely filming a review about this. I need to talk about this, and I also need to write down my feelings, but my plan is to try and read this morning. And also, guys, I have no sheets on my bed because I'm doing my washing. Like, my parents, again, aren't here for like 2 more weeks, so I'm doing my sheets, but I actually bought some new sheets to put on my bed, and I'm quite excited. Like, I've had a lot of my bedding for so long that I've been replacing it gradually to get nicer things, and I'm so excited. Like, it's only a Kmart queen cover set, but I'm so keen because it's something new, but I also hate change a lot, so this is going to be interesting for me because I may not like it, but I'm really going to try. But this morning's agenda is to try and get this book read, because I've got like 100 pages to go, and I think I should be able to do it because it's quite easy to read. It's just shitting me. Oh my god, guys, here's an update that you probably don't want, but look at my new sheets. Look at them. They're like roses, and they are reversible, so it's like a white rose pattern on the other side, but it feels like really scratchy right now just because I had to wash it, to clean it, to then put it on my bed, but I've never used it before. But yes, I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh my god, it's change. It's a bit difficult. I haven't done any reading though. I just wanted to talk about my sheet. Okay, I finished the book. I read 100 pages today, and I'm pretty happy that I finished this in 4 days, and I was already 89 pages into it, so that was just a bonus for me. But oh, I so thought I was gonna like this book a lot more than I did. And there's so many aspects that I really enjoyed, but just the main plot of the story shitted me because it just felt like nothing mattered, because it was just... Ugh. So I rated this book 3 stars because, as I said, there was good things, but mate, it's just very average, a very average read. I was expecting more from it, a bit disappointed. And yes, I'm definitely going to film a review, but I'm really tired because last night I didn't sleep very much, so tonight I just want to go to bed. And I also need to do my prompts for the next part of the chapter, but I'm pretty solidly sure that this chapter has to be done because I think it's between 1 and 3 books per chapter, and I've had to read 3 for this chapter that's taken me nearly 2 months to complete. So please let it be over, and then I can start chapter 5 and hopefully get that done before the end of the month, because that would just be awesome. Honestly, I cannot figure out what angle I had this on before. Like, that's why it's just been very weird lately, but I'm trying to block the sunlight, but it's not really working. But I'm on to the prompting page, and I just hope this is the end of the chapter. I really do. So I'm going to click complete on the reading challenges. Okay, so as Malfoy settles back into his elegant chair, seemingly convinced that you're actually normal, he gets back to the topic at hand. So they're going to go blah 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 about the hair thing, and then it settles that Malfoy isn't the heir, and you turn your head towards Ron or Crabbe, who looks at you in return. His eyes suddenly widen, and before you could ask, you suspect why. Crabbe's hair suddenly starts turning bright red and growing longer. Your time's up. You shoot up from the sofa and run for it, shouting a reply to Malfoy's question. Hospital wing, got stomach ache. By the time you get to the first floor, you are almost back to your old selves. You turn towards the hallway where you hid your clothes to change, but Ron says he's going to check on Hermione and that he will meet you later. After you are comfortably in your own uniform, you turn to go back to, but then you hear it again, the same cold whisper that made your skin crawl. After half a second of hesitation, you follow the sound. What if someone was in trouble? The sound travels faster than you could run, however. Once you turn the corner, you are met with a grim view. There in the middle of the dimly lit corridor is nearly headless Nick's ghost. I don't know what angle I was at, but my camera died like 40 minutes ago, so I had to wait for the battery to charge, so... where was I up to? Okay, I was up to the nearly headless Nick thing. So he had an odd shade to him, and he is very clearly not his usual self. He seems petrified, and behind him lays a Hufflepuff boy from your year. He looks like as if he was turned to stone too. What do? Do you approach the scene, or do you run before anyone actually sees you? You'll, of course, make sure someone does find them soon. Half the school seems to think you have something to do with the Chamber of Secrets, since you are the one to find Mrs. Norris. It would be terrible to be found at another crime scene again. God, I don't know. This is fun. fight or flight simulation here, because it'd probably be good to run away, but also, like, you should try and help. But, like, people are going to think you did something, but running away is going to make it seem like you did something even more. Loophole, I'm going to approach them. Not a loophole. You approach the ghost slowly, but even as you take your first steps, you hear flinches, dragged footsteps. You look around for a place to hide, but alas, too late. He spots you, grins his maniac grin, and shakes a finger at you. I did say it was you all along. Mr. Norris will get justice. Stay right here. I suppose no point in running low now. Just a minute later, McGonagall gasps as she's met with the crime scene. Follow me. I think you need to speak to the headmaster. So we're gonna go see Dumbledore. Dumbledore's office is the most extravagant, elegant, and mysterious room you've ever stepped your foot in. The brass and gold details shimmer from every corner as you walk towards his desk. The headmaster must be at the back. You're too nervous to stay still, so you walk towards the left shelves. There are so many magical trinkets there that you can't even begin to imagine the properties and purposes for all of them. A familiar shape on the second top shelf catches your eye, however. It's the sorting hat, a bit less formal looking, more relaxed, a bit limp to be honest, but it's the hat alright. You clear your throat to wake it and ask a question that has been bothering you for a while. Can you really be the heir of Slytherin? The hat, in its usual nature, doesn't give you a straightforward answer, but you do have a semi-pleasant chat with it. As the hat excuses itself back into a nap, you hear a quiet chirp. How do you miss this beautiful bird? It does look a bit worse for wear. You approach it carefully and extend your hand. The bird reaches with its head and gently rubs its beak onto your hand, blinking slowly. You just get a sense that this is one kind-hearted, calm creature. Pet the phoenix. Tweet a photo of your favorite bird, whatever that may be, and I met Forks. What in the hell is this prompt? Okay, let's go to Twitter. I don't have a favorite bird. Do I have a favorite bird? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you like a heap of different birds right now. Oh my god. Maybe a peacock. I do like peacocks. Here's video proof of my tweet of a bird. So let's just do this. People are gonna sit there thinking, what the fuck is wrong with her? This is my bird tweet. Boom. It is tweeted. I tweeted. At least I didn't have to read a whole fucking book for this shit. So I completed. Please let this chapter end. It's been going for so long. Oh my god, guys, get excited. Merlin's pants. What? The bloody bird caught on fire. Why do things like this happen when you're near that can't be normal? Are you actually an omen of bad luck? Your heart starts beating so fast, but a chuckling Dumbledore enters the room saying, about time, a new baby phoenix rises from the ashes. The tiniest little chirp escapes its beaks. Dumbledore pets it. I am keen for baby Forks. Still a bit startled, you sit down nervously, only to be calm and reassured by Dumbledore, who apparently does not think you're responsible for all of the attacks at all, which is a great relief. You feel quite privileged for being able to witness the rebirth of the phoenix, and you come to gently pet it as it gives you a tiny nibble. Looks like it has taken a liking to you. You don't know what is going on, but you'd be damned if you don't figure it out before the next time you're found first at another crime scene. Even Dumbledore must have his limits. Congratulations! You've completed chapter 4. Oh my god, guys, I did it! I am just dying. I started this chapter on the 17th of February, and it is now the 18th of fucking March, but I did it. I read 3 books. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I actually started editing it today because I had a bit of time, but mate, this is going to be so boring and so long, and if anyone makes it to this point, know that you are probably one of my favorite people. So if you got to the end of the readathon, please leave me a comment to let me know that you managed to sit through this shit. But if you don't, I totally understand because it's going to be so long, but yeah, finally accomplished something in my life. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!